Hey, hello! Hi, everyone! This is Jessica on 40 and Fit and Fruit, and I hope you're all doing great. I feel extremely happy today because I just ran 4K and I did that yesterday as well. And I know that some of you out there who are real good runners will think that, 4K, well, okay, I'm happy for her, but that's not very much. And I remember because I used to run half marathons and way back before I got sick. And I remember when I was in training for my half marathon that if I could only fit in like 5K, I wouldn't do it because I felt like it was a waste of time because 5K, that is nothing. And here I am now being so extremely happy for my first 4K. And I decided yesterday to push my body a little bit harder and try. And I made it, and I actually cried afterwards out of happiness. And it was the same feeling as I had when I made my first 16K race. I was so amazed by myself back then, and I'm also very amazed by myself today. So I just made the decision that I would go for a 10K now. And since I am quite an eager woman, I asked my brother to make a training schedule for me because I don't want to get injured on my goal to run a 10K. And he's very experienced. He has done like 12 Ironmans and I don't know how many marathons and half marathons. So uh, he's a real good runner, and he's really good at making training schedules. You know, I told that my husband ran his first race 2 weeks ago, and my husband has made his training schedule too. But I'm not going to talk about running today, but I just had to share this because I'm so happy about this. And I'm going to talk about some cool things that happened to me since I started eating a low-fat, raw vegan diet. And I just feel that I had to share this with you. And I made some notes. And the first thing is bye-bye stomach pain. I suffered from stomach pains since I was a child, and my mother, she was really trying to make it easier for me, and she's starting to cook very, very simple foods. And I think that was one of the things that I had always had difficult to try new things, and I didn't like a lot of spices and things like that, spicy food. And it was always when I went out on a restaurant, I always got stomach pains afterwards, and I could have severe stomach pains in the evenings, and I never knew why. I didn't know what to do to get rid of those stomach pains. They were just there, and I didn't know. Sometimes it happened, and sometimes it didn't. And since going raw, and the 80-10-10 diets, I never suffer from stomach pain anymore, and it feels my stomach is I never feel my stomach anymore. It's just I never feel it. And you know that I sometimes try cooked foods, and I can handle that if I do it once in a while, but I don't want to put pressure on my stomach, so I'm very careful about that. But this is so incredible. I don't even think about it anymore. But my stomach feels so good nowadays. So that is the first thing. And the second thing is hello energy. I used to have periods of tiredness, and I used to sleep all the weekends, and I could have, you know, I had made some plans that I would do something during the week after work, but I was so tired I just had to go to sleep. And I hated to feel like this because I wanted some more energy. And nowadays I always have energy, and I want to have even more energy, but I guess I have to be a bit patient there too, because it takes time for your body to heal. So I'm waiting to, you see, I still need a lot of sleep during the night, but I want to have a more waking hours so I can do more of the things that I want to do. But I am very respectful towards myself and about the sleep I need. But all that strange tiredness that was like, it made me so weak, and I couldn't do anything. All that tiredness is away, and I love it. I really love it. I am so grateful about this, having energy again, being able to do the things I want to do, and being able to do the things I have planned, and not being interrupted by a sudden tiredness. So all that is gone. And the third point is hello happiness. It's like I used to have some periods where I could be a little, feeling a bit sad for no reasons. Like I think that was what it's about to be a human. Sometimes you feel sad and you didn't know why you felt sad, but all that is gone too. And now I have periods of periods of happiness, and it's there for no reason, and that is also amazing, because being sad for no reason, that was okay. I accepted it. I thought that was life. But you couldn't do anything about it either. So I'm very grateful to that. And what more? Goodbye PMS. I have made a whole video about this, and I will put a link to that video below here if you want to watch it. I used to suffer from severe mental problems when I had my periods. Before my periods, I used to be very angry, especially towards my family and my poor husband. And during the period, I was so tired I couldn't do anything. It was a struggle to go to work, and I knew that I had to cancel every evening activities during this period, and it lasted for a week, sometimes up to 1.5 weeks. And I also got very insecure during these periods for no reasons, which is quite tough when you are working, to be insecure if you have an important meeting or anything. That it feels very bad to have this insecureness. You feel like a child. And yeah, I made a whole video about this, and I highly recommend it for all you women out there who suffer from PMS to watch that video, because I don't think that we are supposed to suffer from PMS. And I'm also a better mom. That is oh, it feels so wonderful, because I used to be stressed with my, stressful in the morning, sometimes yelling at my kids, and I knew that wasn't me. And also because of the tiredness, we say, oh, mommy, have to do that later, I'm too tired now. And now I can be there for my kids. I can really be there for them, and about mindfulness. I enjoy spending time with them, and I love to being able to do activities with my kids, like going skating and go for a run with them, and biking, and whatever you want to do. So actually I've been a better mother since I started this raw food diet. And another thing is bye anxiety, and yeah, that is a hard word to pronounce. And I used to be, like when I went to bed, for example, I was thinking about all the things at work, and all the thoughts were spinning around in my head, and I had a hard time falling asleep, and I woke up early. And nowadays I feel very calm. I mean, anxiety is not in my life anymore, and that is also a beautiful thing to have, because that puts you down. If you're worried about things in the evening, it's like yeah, and you get a hard time, you don't get the sleep that you need, that affects your whole life. So that is super cool, I think. And hello, super immunity. You know, it's in the on the 28th of April. It's 2 years since I got sick from my first pneumonia, and before that I had a period for like 4 or 5 months when my immunity was so bad. I catch cold after cold, and finally I catch the pneumonia that was so severe that I had to be hospitalized. And 1 year after my pneumonia, I could still start coughing when I catch a cold, some coughing, because I felt that my respiratory system wasn't healed. And now it's been 6 months since I had any cold symptoms at all, and this is during the period when so many people here in Sweden are so sick. They got the flus, and I think this year has been a very tough year when it comes to the flu, and I haven't catched anything. So hello, super immunity, and I'm so grateful for that too, because I don't want to have any sick days, and I certainly don't want to go to hospital again because of a pneumonia, because you know, a pneumonia is a sign that your immune system is not very good, and we see a lot of people getting pneumonia now. I remember, like, for 5 or 6 years ago, I never heard anyone having pneumonia, but now there are so many people around me, and I think that is why we are eating so bad and our lifestyle is so bad that our immune system is bad also. And if you are interested in reading a real good book about immunity, I highly recommend this book, Super Immunity. I show it to you. Here it is. It is written by Joel Furnham, and he is a medicine doctor, and he's into vegan, he's into cooked food, but a lot of raw food too. And I highly recommend this if you want to know more about immunity and how you can boost your immunity through the foods you are eating. So I highly recommend this one. And now the last cool thing, and this is a little bonus, and this is for all mothers out there. So if you're not a mother, you can turn this off now if you don't want to hear about this. It's also about my breasts, and it's, you know, all mothers out there who's been breastfeeding, you know what happens to your breasts. They are not the same as they were before you start breastfeeding. They kind of lose their size. And a very cool thing that happened to me on this low-fat, raw, vegan diet is that my breasts grew back to the same size that they had before I started breastfeeding. So actually the same size as before, you know, when I was younger. So that is really cool. Nothing I expected, nothing that made me start this diet, but it's a really cool bonus, I think. So maybe that can inspire some of you to stay on this raw food journey, or this raw food path. So I hope this will inspire you to continue your journey. Wherever you are. Like I always said, you might be on a cooked vegan diet, or you might still be eating a traditional diet, and you just want to start being a bit healthier. Just start from where you are, and just know that you are on the healthier road, and be patient and be kind to yourself. And if you want to be sure to watch more videos about me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, 40 and Fit on Fruits. And if you have any questions, if you have any feedback, please write me a comment in the section below here. And I thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. Bye bye.